Hi, my name is Tara Reed with pivottohappy.com, and I wanted to introduce you to my dad. This is George Reed. Hey, Dad, can you say hi to the camera?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. That's a lot of talking for him right now. My dad is the reason that Pivot to Happy has come into existence. He was officially diagnosed with Alzheimer's back in 2012, and I can still remember that time period really well. It was a very difficult time for my dad and myself and my family. And back when the doctors could finally say, yes, he has dementia, and then finally, yes, he has Alzheimer's, it was hard. My dad was it was like he was fighting for his life. He was fighting to remember who he was. He was fighting to keep his independence. He never understood or acknowledged that he had a problem. And he was very angry. He was angry with us for thinking that anything was wrong with him. And it was really hard because growing up, we had a very happy, wonderful childhood and life. My dad was the go-to person for, talking through problems and logic and having these big conversations. Back when he was diagnosed, it was hard. He felt like we were fighting against him and that we were being unreasonable, and we were just trying to figure out what was going on, and we didn't know how to handle these new attitudes and behaviors, and it was really hard for that role reversal to happen, for my dad to no longer be my pillar of strength and my go-to guy to help me figure things out, but for me to need to take on that role with my mom and my sister and brother and try and figure out how we could best support him, how we could make him happier, how we could have less conflict in our life. I've learned a lot. And so my goal at Pivot to Happy is to share that with you. I think there's 3 areas that are really, really important for people to focus on when they have a loved one, like my dad, who has dementia or Alzheimer's. Not only do we need to make sure they're taken care of medically, but we also need to plan ahead for how to care for them and where to care for them. We also need to learn about what's happening and how we can stay connected with them. This is my dad. It's not the dad I grew up with, but it's the dad I have now, and I want to keep that relationship going. And then finally, self-care. I definitely learned that not taking care of myself or putting off taking care of myself was not a good idea. And so this is one of the things that's super important to me and that you will hear me talk about is how to balance taking care of yourself, staying connected with your loved one, and planning for what's to come on this journey. So anyway, that is my story. I am Tara Reed, and I look forward to connecting with you, and I hope that the things that I have learned and can share with you will help you on your journey, because, well...